Okay, hi.
Well, welcome to Barely a Podcast.
Barely a Podcast. Today, this is the moment each month.
The pilot.
This is the pilot. Yes, exactly. If this doesn't work, then we'll shoot ourselves. This will be where we discuss the actions that happen each month and why they happen and do of which that they happen to.
Can I close that window?
It's fucking boiling in here.
I'm not boiling.
I'm gonna close this window.
That's because you've been wearing a fucking jumper.
I got it. Okay, so would you fucking stop? He's ruining everything. It's only the first day. Okay. So why are we here, James? Welcome to Barely Average. It's our channel. My name's Sam. This is James. I feel like, do you know what I've realised? In the first ever episode that we did, which was Zelda,
one.
I kept saying your name, but you didn't ever like I didn't say my own name. So basically, you're James, and I'm just some guy that just joined in, right? So this is James, and I'm Sam. I'm the cool one, and you don't need to worry about him. Basically.
We have our own channel. I mean,
I
don't really think that you can class your one as a fucking channel, but
channel. I've got like 10 videos up. Do you know what? Fucking my oldest one, called Kaka, by the way. My video is called Kaka. Has almost 100 views. So
that's more than most of my videos.
Yeah, but it's been out for a year. It's been out for a year, and there's clearly people are clicking on it like for 5 seconds. They're like, I don't know. It's so old. I mean, eventually, I feel like. I don't even care about that channel anymore. I like it. It's up. It's called Full Dark. Watch all the videos. They'll make you chuckle. And then James has got his own channel called Stardust Overlord, which is very cool. And basically, the origins of the channel, because we've got it, actually the channel origins, as I've written it on the side there. Basically, you came around, didn't you? Because we hadn't met up in a while, and we said, and I was literally like, you know what, we want to do this. We want to make a baby together.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, we don't meet up very often, so we should use it as an excuse to to meet up and play more games.
Oh my god, I'm getting deja vu. I've had a dream about this. This is so fucking weird. And I had a dream that I got deja vu. What the Anyway, carry on.
You've broken so many fucking walls.
This is so weird.
You're like in the 18th wall by now.
Basically, the point was, I said to James, I want to do something. And we're basically, I'm probably shooting myself in the foot if I say we're doing it like Game Grumps or something like that. But that's kind of what we wanted to do, because I guess the one thing that we always liked was doing games together. And I think the first video we ever did together was when we were about like 12, 13, and we sat downstairs in my living room wearing onesies with our computers all set up around a table, and we were playing Minecraft. Minecraft, and we wanted to, and I don't know, I guess we always wanted to do that kind of stuff, and we always liked watching like sketch comedy videos and stuff like that. We always wanted to do stuff like that, which eventually may come, but like at the moment, I've still written
the script for that sketch, and we haven't recorded.
We didn't write. I didn't write that down as a fucking topic. Basically, we would do what was it called?
What are you thinking of here?
I'm trying to think of the fucking script for Yu-Gi-Oh! That we did.
5Ds. The abridged series.
Yeah, the abridged series. That's what it's called, abridged series. We were so fucking original, right? We still are, clearly. We were like, oh my god, Lil Karibo, he did a really awesome abridged series.
It's like, hold a minute, what's the only Yu-Gi-Oh! That hasn't had an abridged series? Oh, 5Ds hasn't been done before?
Yeah,
well,
never been done.
Yeah, let's
never
do
been
it.
Done before.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So we got all kinds of shit like that, and then I guess it's just sort of span off, and we slowed down a bit. I did my own videos for a while, and then you like really pushed your channel,
which inevitably was like, fuck you. That didn't work.
Well, I think it's really we're both silly and innovative, I think, James, for trying and then failing. That's exactly what's happened. Because yours hasn't failed, it's just not getting the recognition
it's just fucking stagnating.
Right. Well, yeah. But mine, I just posted videos and didn't really care, and therefore I didn't even get a response back, so this is what we're really putting our effort into. This isn't our channel, this is our project, right? We're doing a project together barely average. Sorry, that was a burp, and I apologise thusly. And how did so the name? Because that's part of
the name was we spent that whole week that whole day.
So he came around and we were just sitting after we had discussed the possibility of doing this, like the viability, like how it would work, and then I'm like, we need a good name.
Although it escalated pretty quickly if you think about it, because we went from this is a thing that
Project
we could
Generic.
do.
We started as Project Generic. Which after a while started to sound really cool. Started to sound really good.
Well, it was generic something. Yeah, it was Project Generic.
And then I was like, we need something. I want to do something silly like Generic Boys, which is really fucking stupid as well. Really fucking.
I didn't put down. So I've got a list of the names that we went through, and it escalated pretty quickly. Cause we went from going, this could be a viable thing to do, to let's just do it. We're doing it now. So we went through a few names, and the names they were interesting because we like Project Generic, and we wanted to incorporate that normality so that people were like,
we didn't want to bring people's hopes up.
Yeah.
As sad as it sounds, but we didn't want people to come here being like. Okay, I'm rambling now. But like Game Grumps, they got like Super Mega, like what other channels do gaming that are like a group? There's Only Plays, stuff like that, where they're doing games, right? And they are known for doing games, and they are also like Game Grumps is Game Grump because he's grumpy and stuff like that. And then we were like, what are we? We're shit. We're average. Yeah. We are not even average, right? So that's kind of where we were sort of stemming from, and then eventually we got to Valley Average. So what are the names you got there?
So we went through some names, and we were sitting down. So I think first of all, you came up with the idea of, I've got down here Totally Dead.
Totally Dead. Oh yeah, I was literally like, no. Okay, so that came off completely random because we were like, we need something we just need something. So I was just like, Totally Dead.
And it was like supposed to be like emo, like I made a note specifically of what you were saying, and it was like. It's like some kind of emo rock, like, my mother is really cool. Kind of, like that would if we had Totally Dead, I'm imagining like
yeah, my mother is really
my mother is really cool.
Yeah, shit.
Then we had Beyond Average.
Oh yeah, Beyond Average. Oh yeah.
And we really liked that, but then we looked it up in YouTube.
We looked it up.
And there's a fucking rap group called Beyond Average.
Yeah, so shout out to Beyond Average. You guys really, you inspired us to become what we are today. So
I mean, no, I just say you took our name before we dipped it. So
you took our name before we could dibs it.
So no, hats off to you for taking the name.
We got to Beyond Average, and then we were like, fuck, that's like the best we could come up with. That is the best we could come up with, and we were just stuck.
We reached a new fucking low after that.
What did I come up with?
Beach House Babes.
Oh yeah, Beach House Babes. That would have been sick. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, because we totally live in a fucking sunny country.
But we're sexy, okay? We don't live in a sunny country, but we are sexy, and we are babes, right? So what happened next? I think that was when I picked up a book off the shelf, wasn't it?
We went, okay, we can't do Beyond Average. Then we went to, it'd be really cool. Super Average. And I was like,
Super Average.
And then we were like, Super Average sounds a bit familiar.
Yeah.
And I was looking through, I went, I've heard this name before.
Yeah.
Looked on Tomska, and I was like,
yeah,
shit, that's the comic that he wants to make.
So Tomska's done a comic called Super Average, and then also there's.
It's in like working. Because it's a thing
It's a thing that is existing, right? And then also there's already Super Mega, so it was just too many things that were clashing in our minds. And that was when I pulled the book off, wasn't it?
No, you got one more. We went through a whole stage, so then we had Average Bound because we liked Bound. You had a whole fucking rant about Bound.
Yeah, Bound. I was like, Bound. Right, James, write bound down. I like the word bound.
We're bound for something.
I literally think I said it like 20 times, just bound.
And it was like, average bound. Like, we're bound for average.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, average bound.
And we were like, that's pretty good, but it sounds a bit weird.
And this is when you pulled out.
Right. No. I pulled out a different book before that. I pulled out, I can't remember what book it was, but I pulled out just a random book.
Yeah, you put out the fucking, fucking John Stuart Mill's philosophy.
That was
fucking book, and I was like,
right.
What?
a fucking philosophy book that I think was my mum's, right? So I pulled it off the shelf and I'm flicking through and I'm like, James, I'm just gonna pick a random word. I'm gonna pick a random word, and I flicked through and I can't remember what it landed on, but it was just it was like something like existential.
Yeah,
like something completely fucking useless as a word,
Right,
right?
okay, that's not gonna work.
So
and we tried like fucking 20 times.
Yeah.
And then,
so I picked one, and then James would pick one, and then we sort of see how it works. And
I think we went through like some fucking English classic novel
Yeah,
at one point as well. And then I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I pointed at the Hitler book.
Yeah, no, I was just like, okay, I think it's called HHH. It's 4 H's, and I don't know how you'd say it. It's just, and it's about Hitler and his regime and stuff like that. It's a very interesting book, sort of, and I was just like, James, this is our savior. Not in a creepy Nazi way, but I just mean like, I just get a feeling. I get a feeling off of this book, James, and I flicked through. And the first thing that came up...
Well, it wasn't it you said... I said, right, I'll point.
Oh, yeah.
And then you scrolled it through.
So I went...
And then I slammed my finger down.
Slammed his finger down like some sort of fucking anime. Right? And it was...
I
can't remember if it was barely, and then the next word was average. Or
no,
we just found barely.
Just barely.
We just found the word barely.
Like,
and we were like...
Barely average.
Ding. Barely average. And that is the origin...
Of the name
of barely average, and then later that night we were like, oh, do you know what? Like if we did like podcasts and we did like battle games, like versus, you know.
Yeah, because I messaged you the next day, saying like, oh yeah, I've got an idea because we're barely average, so like we could have barely a battle.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, what do you like? Because I was sort of thinking, how about we sort of abbreviate it and we were called like barely A, something like that, so then people could call us barely A.
Yeah, because you mentioned it. Just barely A.
Yeah.
And I was like, by itself, and then I was like, but we could have. And then the next day I was like, oh, we could abbreviate for stuff.
And then it works because this is barely a podcast because it's really not very good. And then barely a battle.
But it's also barely average podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So it's got to stop after the A. And that's sort of where it's gone down from there. And then because we are barely average, because we are just average, not even that. But the
average boys.
The theme is sort of unfinished things that are not quite great. Because I've done a couple of drawings. I'm not great at drawing, but I like it, and that's basically we don't have to pay an artist, and we have our own style
because we're cheap.
Because we're cheap, and we have our own style, right? And then we thought we could put it on like fucking crumpled pieces of paper, and it could look really like shitty and cool, but like shitty. And then I was like, hey, I could do like a shitty animation for it as well. It's for an intro, and that's sort of where we're at. And in fact, depending on how this goes, there might be like a piece of shitty art
so to accompany the shitty podcast.
The shitty podcast, exactly.
So
exactly. So yeah, that's sort of where it's gone. And then I thought, because I guess the conversation of this arose from when I was just like, I want to change my channel into more of an art channel, didn't I? That's sort of where I'm going. I don't know if I'm still going to do that. But then I was just like, oh, what if we did for this channel something where we drew shitty animals? Just really random. No, that was it. That was gonna be our channel name. I said, what if we did something really random and called ourselves Crudely Drawn Animals? That's where it came from, right? Oh my god, he's just shown me a pug seal. Oh my god, that is fucking adorable. Oh my god.
I always get tagged in all this shit. Like, I don't go on Facebook for any other reason that people tag me in
adorable animals.
Adorable fucking animals.
So yeah, so I came up with the idea of Crudely Drawn Animals, and now that's going to become a
yeah,
thing.
no. So we had you had the idea of basically you took the idea from. The idea of crudely drawn, like the whole obscurely drawn animal thing.
Oh yeah.
Was your idea, and basically, I think I was, I think the actual crudely drawn animals name thing came from when I was talking about. We were talking about. oh yeah, it'd be funny for a little sketch like you do this all like like we were talking about first of all names. You could suggest all the random names, and then we were like you could just draw random shit like animals. Like here is a walrus with a breast implant.
Yes, and we were like,
and then I was like, yeah, like
as part of,
obscurely drawn animals,
yeah,
and you were like, no, we could do that as a regular thing, and that's how
yeah.
that kind of came about.
Yeah, so hopefully every Thursday we're thinking.
Yeah, there's going to be
a little segment that you can look forward to.
Yeah.
Right. So speaking of where we came from, how's the Game Grumps live show? Because I know you've told me and everything.
Yeah. No, I went to see Ready Player 3.
Yeah.
Last weekend, and it kind of made me realise what was so enjoyable about
what we're doing.
Yeah, like I was kind of, because I spent the entirety of the Sunday before, because last Sunday was our first recording session.
Yeah.
And we played Zelda.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing was, like, the day after, which was when I went to go see Game Grumps, I was like constantly thinking like, I was like, I just want to go and play some more games.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was just really good.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't really. To be honest, at first I thought it's going to be over way too quickly. Like they're only playing one game of Mario, but the way that they stretched everything out and made it so interactive kind of made it seem like it lasted.
Yeah. How long was it?
I think it was by the time it started. I think it was only about 2 hours long.
Whoa, that's.
But I thought it was going to be like just over an hour.
That's like a play. You know, that's like a long good play.
Yeah.
Well, sort of a medium play.
Do you know what I mean though? Like, I thought going in it's not going to be like more than like an hour.
Yeah, because these guys they're not performers. They're fucking Let's Players. They're not going to sit there.
Yeah. It's different from you going to a music concert, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Who will play songs over and over again and do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cool that they toured so far, like, because for America, like, England and Europe is one of the furthest places that they can go. So it's awesome that they decided to do that. And maybe one day, maybe in a few years, maybe we could do that. I know you were shaking your head like, no, please.
It's not gonna happen.
No, we can't allow this. Yeah, so that's pretty sick. And then you're going to go see Markiplier, which is really cool.
Yeah. I spent a lot of money on tickets.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Like in the past, since basically my habit for buying tickets started at the beginning of September.
Yeah, you went to go see Blink 182, didn't you? Like at some point, no?
No, you're imagining all this. This was the first thing I went to that I bought tickets for.
Oh, what? Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I was like, yeah, I wish I would have been able to go see them, but like, haven't.
Right.
And we went to I bought some tickets to go see Jamiroquai on my brother's birthday on the 1st of September. And pretty much from there, 2 days later we bought tickets for Game Grumps.
Yeah.
And he just spawned from there, so I'm pretty sure I've spent a good, if you include tickets I bought for other people, and then obviously I would have been paid back certain amounts of money, but probably the amount of money I spent, it's probably a good £500, if not more, that I've spent on tickets. I mean, the way that I've planned out, I'm going to see shows. I don't know if I have anything in January. I don't think I do. No. But other than January, I've got at least one concert-ish thing every month until next month. So I've spent an extortionate amount of money on the tickets.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess for these YouTuber shows, most of the money isn't going to them. It's going to like the people producing it, the
touring company.
Yeah, exactly. But that's awesome. That's really cool that these people are like, I don't know, they're wanting to sort of be with people and have sex with them. Right.
I would have assumed you would have taken it down that route.
Oh, of course. That's all I am. It's just penis and sex jokes. Okay, so another thing we've got on here is sadness.
You put down sadness when I said, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling? And I just went, sadness. No, okay. So the next one is games we like, and why we're going to play them on this channel, right? Because we're doing Breath of the Wild, aren't we? And that's like
Which is
that's one of that is
fav.
your fav. Zelda is like your fav, right? And people have done it before, but we sort of wanna show people the games that sort of made us who we are today. You know, and we're gonna.
That's gonna get real fucking annoying really quickly.
I completely forgot we were recording.
It's like, yeah, we're just having a conversation.
Right. Anyway, so tell me what the first Zelda game you played was. Tell me what the first Zelda game was.
My first Zelda game was a little gem on the Nintendo DS called Phantom Hourglass.
Ah,
my first
yeah, I
game.
haven't played that one before. I've only seen like bits of it. There are so many like obscure ones that like I didn't even know about until like maybe last year.
Yeah.
And that it's such a weird and intricate series, isn't it?
Yeah. Their timeline.
Yep. Oh my god!
all over the fucking place.
I watched a fucking game theory about like where Breath of the Wild sits in the timeline, and I was just like, what?
It was. I watched
What
it.
is this?
It was.
Who fucking what?
It's like it could go in here for this reason, or it could go in here for.
And I'm like, it's not even like none of it is cohesive, right? Like,
to be honest, I'll be honest with you. Bar Skyward Sword, which starts literally the whole thing in motion. Everything else, I just see Zelda as their own little continuum of games. They don't need to fit into a big fucking timeline. Because
It's like taking a golf game and reskinning it to be like a Star Wars game. You know, it's basically that. It's just the same game, just reskinned with different ideas and different stories and stuff like that. And I guess Breath of the Wild's got to be your favorite because it's like it's the most different. You know, it's
yeah,
the most,
I mean, the only game that I've had as much fun playing with, well, I mean, all of them are good in their own aspects. Like, I really fucking enjoyed Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that was
because
cool.
that game's
That was
fucking amazing.
Awesome. Yeah.
But and then
they should do a what's it called when they make it good again?
well, they have done a remake for 3DS.
They done a remake. That's so sick. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Did that just fucking slip your mind? That came out like 5 years ago.
Everything slips my mind. I told you, like, I only knew about this kind of stuff like a year ago. You know, like I'm not.
You own a 3DS, for fuck's sake.
I
You
own
can
a 3DS.
get it for like 10 quid. They've lowered the price.
I own a 3DS, but
one game.
I have one game, which is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
It's because you got rid of every other game.
I had to because they were all so boring. Apart from
also, you needed the money.
I did need the money. Yes, I do remember when I sold all those, and I was like, anyway, yeah. So Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild. Do you think?
Well, actually, my standalone favorite game, which caused a lot of controversy between me and a certain friend of ours.
Right.
Was Skyward Sword. I mean, it sounds full aware of the kind of controversy that I had with said individual.
Yes.
And if he's watching this, he knows that we love him.
Yes.
And he is a babe. But we had a
wrong.
lot of... But you're wrong.
But I don't actually know because I've never played Skyward Sword either.
Said controversy is because said person didn't finish Skyward Sword but proceeded to make immense judgments on the continuity of the game, and I was like, bro, you haven't played all of it, and he was like, yeah, but I've seen it! I made a bad thing! It's all the same! Magic just fucking dead!
As you can see, James is still holding on to a lot of rage. So let's talk about games that I like because we're done with you.
Because get the fuck out.
So the game that we're gonna play that's sort of like my choice, like
your baby,
my baby, which isn't actually the exact game that I'm gonna play, but it's the newest one that's just come out. It's Dishonored, but we're gonna play Death of the Outsider because it's a short game. And it gets to sort of show everything because you've bought Dishonored, and have you bought Dishonored 2? No, so you bought Dishonored, and the good thing about Death of the Outsider is like you can play it without spoiling any
because it's a DLC to the second game.
But it's like its own thing.
Yeah,
it's like its own entire thing. You're playing as completely different characters, and everything's pretty awesome. So we're playing that.
So I'm gonna point out, right? I'm knowing this from the beginning of the podcast. You shut that window and then open that.
I had to. It's fucking boiling.
I'm not boiling. I'm gonna put my fucking jacket on.
Put your jacket on.
I'm not. You fucking.
He needs to put his jacket on. He's a big bitch baby. Right. Okay. So the other game. So I got Dishonored in. I think I got it when it. Would you not slap in your fucking face? Is that mine? So I got Dishonored in. I think when it came out, right? And I got it on PlayStation 3, and it was fucking awesome. I was shit at it, right? By now, I think I got it on PC when I got Dishonored 2. Well, don't answer it. I got Dishonored 2 as a gift from said person who we were talking about before. But you fucking stop. Who we were talking about before, because he's a lovely boy. Because I got him Pokemon Sun, I think. And I actually I was being a real dick because I kept going like, hey, I got you this. I got you this. You owe me. Yeah, exactly. Which was a complete dick move on my behalf. But then after that, I think I got him Pokemon.
No, you gave him.
I got him Pokemon X. Right? No, Y. I got him Pokemon Y.
Yeah, but also you gave him the copy of Just Cause. Do you remember? Because someone got it for you.
No, that's what I got him. That's what I got him. I'm being an idiot. So I got him a copy of Just Cause because my.
Well, no, you say you got him a copy. Someone got you a copy for PS4.
No, because I technically got him the copy because then I had to buy Just Cause 3. So I technically bought him a copy, and then my auntie and uncle got me that one. You know.
You didn't have a PS4, did you?
No, I didn't have a PS4, so I was like, okay, I need.
Give this to someone.
I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it. I think Jay's got a PS4. I just said his name, maybe bleep it out. Who fucking cares? Johnny's got a PS4. So I gave him Just Cause 3, and then he spent fucking ages trying to play it, right? But I was like,
he's completely nowhere fucking near it when I saw him after he'd had the game.
I think he finally finished, right? But it was a fun game, and I was only half joking every time I'd sort of mention it, like I got you this, you fucking owe me. So he was fucking awesome, and he got me Dishonored 2. Fucking best game I think I've ever played. Right.
We were playing it literally every time I'm on Steam.
You see me.
Full Dark is playing Dishonored 2.
Playing fucking Dishonored 2.
And I checked it. It's like he spent 100 and fucking something hours on this game, and I was like,
yeah,
fuck me.
The replayability on it is just amazing, right? And that's why I love it, because I think I played Dishonored 1. Maybe 200 hours, something like that, as in collectively on the PS3 version and on the PC version. And
you got that free with
with Dishonored 2 with all the DLCs.
Yeah,
fucking awesome, right? So that I'd say is my number one favorite game. That is my number. I had a dream about that game last night. I'm not even kidding you. It was fucking weird.
Was it a sexy dream?
But it was actually combined with my second favorite series, which is Assassin's Creed, which I don't think we will play on this.
I don't think Assassin's Creed's got that.
It doesn't work with a Let's Play, so we're not doing that. But that is definitely my second favourite series, very close. I can't wait for Origins. Oh my god, beautiful game. And then after that is definitely the Uncharted series, which I seriously want to play. I seriously want to play it on this channel, because it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. At least the first one.
It's just a beautiful boy.
It's just a beautiful boy. And then
when does Origins come out?
This October, I think towards the end of this month. Check it out.
Frantically looking.
29th, I think. I do want it, but I also want to, because Assassin's Creed games drop desperately in price after about. Are you answering a phone call right now?
I'm listening to a voicemail of said person that left me a voice.
Okay, here we go.
Family relative.
Right. Okay.
I was getting really scared. It was really quiet. I was like,
it was just like this.
Hi, James, it's me. I'm going to murder you. I have your child.
Yeah, I have your baby.
If you don't pay this money to the sick location, you're gonna die. And so is your baby, and your wife, and everyone you love.
I'm gonna call.
And I'm gonna pray.
I'm gonna pray. So I want to play Uncharted. Do you know what? Okay, so I didn't know. I knew Dick Diddley about the Uncharted series. I watched the fourth one. And I was really annoyed that
I don't know anything.
Right, so I'm not going to spoil anything. Oh, no, now I can't spoil anything. Okay.
I'm not going to spoil anything.
Anyone who's played the series, right, you look at it and
One person cheers.
You think... yeah. You think, oh, this is a really cool adventure game. It's like a shooter, like there's nothing really weird happening. And then a load of weird shit happens, and then it's like wow. Okay, it's a bit like Lara Croft in the sense that...
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when you're climbing in the Aztec temples in Assassin's Creed 4. Do you know when you go into all the Aztec temples?
It is like that.
sort of
Like
thing.
on those islands, it is a lot like that. In fact, there's a bit in the third one that's like that. Oh my god! Like there's just so many amazing bits.
Is it you? Who makes Uncharted? Is it
It's Naughty Dog. They got into a lot of trouble with the fourth game for using art from Assassin's Creed 4, for using Black Flag art as their in certain backgrounds as part of their sales campaign.
Because it looks very, very similar to not the game
because it's about pirates. 4 and oh yeah, they're both 4. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it was just a nice callback. Who knows? But they got into a lot of trouble, and that's how that went down. But yeah, so those are going to be the games that are coming up. What game do you want to play that's coming up? Mario Odyssey. We have to play Mario Odyssey as soon as it comes out.
It comes out next weekend.
Oh my god.
No, actually, no. It comes out next Friday.
Oh my god. How much will it be? Frantically searching.
Yeah. I know that.
But yeah, so that's sort of our plan of action. How much is it? Gotta find out. I've run out of tea and now I'm really disappointed.
I can get it for 40.
40. Should we split? Next Thursday I'll have money. We'll split it.
I don't have any money.
You don't have none?
I will like literally 3 days later when I get
okay.
paid.
Okay, well then, when you get paid, we'll split it and we'll buy it for this channel to play.
It's my baby.
Because it looks fucking awesome. And they wrote a fucking song for it.
I love the trailer.
The trailer is sick. It's so sick.
It's a beautiful boy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful boy. And I think that'll be the first like proper... I guess no, I've played Mario games before, but like if we play it all the way through, that might be the first Mario game that I've finished.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I just get fucking angry and...
Back!
So yeah,
It's an Odyssey boy.
it's an Odyssey boy, and you're a Jamesy boy, and I think we've said everything that we need to say.
We've done all the things that need to be done. We've said all the things that need to be said.
Yeah. So
It's oh fuck! I fucked up my hair. Fuck.
I think we'll see you next month for Belly a podcast.
I think once a month is a
once a
good
month
idea.
is an awesome idea. Yeah. Because we'll probably have more to talk about, and we'll have more to talk about, and we'll have more to talk about, and I'll
Sex.
see you next time.